Yes.
10 Hendricks.
Hendricks? What are they?
Cigars, man. Long, thin cigars.
I didn't know such a make.
He's got to be joking.
Many others I can tell you, but not those.
There's a box there.
Allow me, Grandad.
No, those are not them.
Oh, no, over there.
Don't do that.
Over there. Hey,
what do you think?
go easy, you know how clumsy you are, man.
Clint?
Yeah.
Get down.
Grandad! Oh, wait a minute, Grandad. Mr. Grant. There you go.
Didn't I tell you to be careful, mate?
I didn't do anything. Did I, Grandad?
You've got a dodgy display, mate. You should get that fixed. You could hurt yourself. No, these aren't Hendricks. Let's try somewhere else.
Get out of my shop. And don't bother to come back here again.
Well, a custom not good enough for you. Oh, man.
I shall tell the police you wrecked my shop.
We're trembling, man.
The commissaris comes in here for cigars. I shall tell him.
Commissaris? You know what? You should try him on some of those Hendricks.
See if he gets on.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't realize it was you, sir.
Meaning it's okay if it's the Burgomaster of Amsterdam? Get in, Vandervalk. I'm surprised you think you got time to walk to work.
Oh, all the crooks are on holiday today.
Not according to Pastor Wavers.
Oh. The devil never takes a holiday according to Pastor Wavers.
And neither does he. Neither does he. You could have hit somebody with that. How did it look in the papers?
Apple core throwing top cop slays crippled nun.
Well, since you're so flippant, you can see Pastor Wavers.
Oh, no.
He's coming in at 10.
Not the Tulip Tree Hostel.
Yeah. Let's split, huh?
Yeah, get me Jacob Mertens tobacco store, will you? Oh, he is he?
Ah, Pastor Wavers. Do come in. How nice of you to come along.
Why nice, exactly? It's always a pleasure to meet you. Do please sit down.
Now, what can we do for you?
I had hoped to see Hofkommissar Samson.
Alas, yes. He is detained at the Palace of Justice, but he sends his respects and asks me to help in any way I can.
Then shut down the tulip tree.
It is not within our competence to do that.
And why not, pray?
Because we have no reason in law to do so.
Because you choose not to look for one.
That is not true, sir. Now, you have laid official complaints on 3 separate occasions. Each time we've conducted our inquiries, and there has been no single instance of law-breaking disclosed.
Because your inquiries were not sufficiently diligent.
No, sir, because... Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, yes, put him through, will you? Forgive me. Mr. Mertens. Hello, Jakob Vandervalk. Yeah, you've been robbed, I see. I'm sorry about that. 50 guilders, yeah. Would you know them again? One was called what? Henk. Why, did either of them mention the tulip tree? No, well, all right. All right, I'll be coming to see you. Bye. Our investigations were extremely thorough, Pastor, so much so that if we conduct any more without good cause, we could be accused of harassment. Well, what is it this time?
Intimidation.
Of whom, you?
Of young people at the youth club run by my church.
What kind of intimidation? Violence?
Derision. Obscenities. That sort of thing.
Oh. First it was drugs, then it was immorality involving juveniles. Shouting insults is a bit of a come-down, isn't it?
You are pleased to be disdainful.
Disdainful? No, not at all. It's just, I do think you've come to the wrong place. You'd be far better off going to the city authorities.
And what would they do?
Ask our view.
And what will you tell them?
That the place is a nuisance and provides a much-needed service.
You will say that.
Because it's true. The tulip tree is the nearest thing to a hostel those people will accept.
I beg to differ, Commissaris.
Let me put it bluntly, sir. Your club is full of nice, God-fearing, law-abiding, privileged kids. The tulip tree is full of misfits and layabouts, but they interest me more professionally. I'm glad because I know where they are and I know what they do. It's not in their interest or society's to drive them underground.
Is it your professional concern to protect the innocent?
Yes, I'll have a patrolman keep an eye on your club.
And that is all?
Yes.
Permit me to say you are derelict in your duty.
You're a taxpayer, you can say what you like. Didn't somebody say there'd be more joy in heaven over the one sinner that repenteth than over the 99 just persons who don't need to?
How dare you patronize me with your glib quotations?
Hey!
What?
Get on with your work.
What work?
Oh, your eyesight's not so good.
What'd you say?
Do you think you get paid for nothing? You should clear up this mess.
Yeah, okay. I'll get my broom and shovel and I'll do that.
What are you doing?
Oh, dear. You're right. My eyesight's not so good.
One of them had long, frizzy hair. The other one hadn't shaved for a few days.
Hmm? Which one was Hank?
One with the frizzy hair.
You're sure?
The frizzy-haired one.
Okay, and what were they wearing?
They all wear these days singlets and jeans.
Singlets, what do you mean, T-shirts?
Yeah, with writing on them.
What writing?
One of them was a black T-shirt And the other one had a picture of Mickey Mouse.
Well, they're 10 a cent.
And what makes you think they come from the tulip tree?
When there's trouble, it always comes from there.
Now, that can't be true, Jacob.
You should close it down. The city father should be ashamed to tolerate such a place.
All right, all right. Now, you're sure it was 50 guilders that was taken?
There'll be no mistake about that. It's the float I put in the till every morning.
What are you going to do now you lost your job, Paul?
Sit in the park and watch you do yours.
What are you going to do for bread?
For bread? Oh, I'll think of something.
I know where there's lots of bread.
I know where there's plenty. The banks just don't like giving it out.
I know where it is for the taking.
So when do we take it?
Doff.
Yeah, that's me.
Amazing what you can do with foliar feed. Forget it.
It's not you again.
Don't worry, friend. Just a little information.
What?
2 young men. One of them's about 5'10", 6 feet, with longish, straight hair, but dark brown. He's got a few days' growth. The other one is not so tall. He's got frizzy hair. Answers to the name of Hank.
Hank here.
You tell me.
We get scores of guys answering your description, crash down here day and night.
Come on, make a guess.
What have they done then?
What have who done?
Hank and this other punts.
So they are from here.
If there's any trouble, you'd like them to be.
Oh, my friend, you don't know how wrong you are. Now, come on. Hank who?
Hank Scanheim.
And the other one?
Paul de Grant.
Are they here now?
They usually get back about 6 o'clock.
Do you know where they are now?
No.
Right, well, I suppose there's no point in asking you not to mention this visit.
What do you think?
Why do you suppose you have so many enemies around here?
Because we challenge their smugness.
Oh. That's why. To marry a French wife is to acquire a person of sensitivity.
Salut.
I think I'm going to be in disfavor with Hofkommissaris Sampson. I feel it in my bones.
Now, what have you done?
I have been rather less than diplomatic with the Calvinistic pastor Wavers.
And couldn't he cause trouble?
He called me disdainful.
What was it about?
He wants me to close up that well-known den of vice, the Tulip Tree.
Well, why don't you then?
Because it isn't a den of vice. It's a perfectly straightforward youth club. Haven't you heard? We're living in a permissive age.
Well, therefore, everything goes.
No, anything certainly does not go, but equally at the same time, you're not all bad just because you drink and smoke and swear and make love and don't go to church every Sunday.
Have you finished?
No. No, I've got to go and see a couple of lads.
that it?
That's it. Did you manage the window okay?
Sure I can manage it.
Okay.
And they always keep the key in the same place.
Whenever I've seen them unlock it, yeah.
Isn't there a back entrance?
Nope. There's a corridor for the main dormitory, but they lock that every night and at weekends.
So it has to be the window.
It's no problem.
Aren't you ashamed to rob your own home?
Home? Come on.
What's the matter? Stop there. Nothing. That's what they always kept.
You're under arrest. Over against the wall.
Yeah.
Move.
Look, man, the only...
Feet back! Oh, what?
What the hell are you doing? You spoil my fun, mate.
Hey, what are you taking it for?
I like guns.
Come on.
Evening.
Yeah.
What?
I want to see you, two.
What's on your mind, man?
You are. The police have been down here.
What for?
Looking for you.
Hey, they couldn't know it was us.
Shut your mouth. What they want?
To see you.
When did they come here?
This morning.
Hey, look, that's a cigarette.
You're no far into that mouth of yours. They asked for us by name.
I had your description. I knew one of you was called Hank.
And what did you tell them, man?
I said you'd be back about 6 o'clock.
Oh, no, what a shame. Funny we'd known.
Look, I don't want any trouble here. The police are just waiting for a chance to do this place.
Did you tell them our names?
What?
Our names, man. Did you give them our names?
I had to. They had your description. That gave her a big buzz, didn't it? Look, you can't help me, and there's nothing I can do for you, right? I want both of you to get out of here first thing in the morning. I don't care where you go, but get out!
I'm fed up.
Is it Samson?
Me.
So you're fed up with yourself?
That's right.
Well, there's no cure for that condition, I'm afraid.
No, so that makes me even more fed up.
Well, it must be due to something.
Oh, yes, it is. Pastor waivers, that's who it's due to. You want to turn that noise off?
Oh. So Vivaldi has become that noise, has it?
I mishandled the man.
How?
Oh, I don't know. He's so full of moral rectitude, he irritated me, and I became pompous.
Pompous? Oh, my poor Pete.
Well, I quoted the Bible at him. He didn't like that.
Well, that really wasn't diplomatic, was it?
Well, he told me I wasn't doing my job. My God. A little more charity and a little less self-righteousness, and he just might be doing his.
Have some more wine.
Oh, yes, why not?
Man, this is a dump.
Well, tough, because I'm staying. Fantastic.
How long are we going to stay here?
Too full of purpose, man. Relax. Get into it. Not very bright, are you?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, there's no key to the safe pit now.
I told you that's where they always kept it.
Until we come along. How long you spend in that place?
17 years.
17 years? And you never knew they took the key with them when they went home? Not very bright. I mean, you blew it with Doff. Got us thrown out.
Look, I blew nothing.
You saying I did?
Yeah, I'm saying you did. You just do your own thing, because I'm blowing.
Hank?
Oh, leave it out.
Sit down. Didn't I tell you I like guns?
Why don't you put it down, Paul?
What'd you take from that place?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you got there?
Look, it's none of your business, okay?
Give.
Shove it.
Don't you believe me?
Shop! Anyone at home?
Perhaps you'd like to use it as an instruction manual.
Not so cheeky. Where are my lads?
Gone.
Where gone?
I don't know.
They'll be back.
Like I said, they've gone. Left, departed.
I'll remember the favor.
Look, I didn't say anything.
I'm sure he didn't mean it, Pastor Weber. Yes, I will. I will talk to him. You may be sure of that. I perfectly understand. My apologies. Commissaris Vandervalk to see me straight away.
Beer.
You told him he was a taxpayer and could say what he liked.
So he is and so he can't.
Well, he has. To the burgomaster.
Sanctimonious old humbug.
Scorn without responsibility, the subordinate's privilege.
Pastor Wavers called it disdain.
I don't care what he called it, Vandervalk. It shows a lack of finesse in dealing with important members of the community.
Yes, sir.
And I gather you actually suggested he went to the city fathers.
Well, it is a civic matter.
You're being disingenuous.
If you say so.
I damn well do say so. Just because you let him get under your skin, you decide that his complaint has no merit. And then you come in here all wide-eyed and innocent. Who are you to say that he's sanctimonious? Have a look at yourself before you start handing down moralistic judgments. Go and see him. Play it by ear. You don't have to grovel, but you do have to listen to him.
Actually, I think I may have something on the tulip tree.
In the circumstances, I don't know whether that's good or bad. Anyway, smooth him down. And this time, forget the disdain. The police service can't afford it.
Right. Sorry.
That's all right. Oh, Pete. Break-in at the Salvationist orphanage. A patrolman got coshed.
Me?
You've got time to walk to work. You've got time to look after that.
Patrolman Baxter.
Yeah?
That's all we're doing. Oh. Dijkstra.
Yeah?
Commissaris Vandervalk. That's all right. Sit down.
Some coffee, Commissar.
No, thanks. You're new at this bureau, are you?
Yes, Commissaris.
Yes, I used to have an office upstairs here once. Got myself transferred to HQ on account of that coffee. What happened last night?
I was on foot patrol in the Oyster Park district. I heard the sound of broken glass from the orphanage. I went in to investigate. I challenged an intruder in an office upstairs, and that's all I can say.
Why?
I was knocked unconscious.
And when you came round, you were minus a gun?
Yes, Commissaris.
And if someone is killed with that gun, you're gonna look a proper idiot, aren't you? All right. Do you remember what this guy looked like?
Yes, Commissaris.
Well, how was it back at the bureau?
Oh, still the same old stink of cigarette smoke and polish.
And how's Pastor Wavers?
Good for the soul.
But bad for the pride, hmm?
Same thing. Wait. Good day.
Oh, can I assist you?
Commissaris Vandervalk. Your doctor...
No. De Jong, Secretary of Board of Guardians.
Oh, just the man I want to see.
I was just seeing what was missing.
And what is?
Nothing, really. The matron will be able to say, though. Let's go into the office.
You wish to see me?
If you're Pastor Wavers, sir.
Well, I am. And who are you?
Hank Skonheim, sir.
Is Pastor Wavers in?
Help yourself, man.
Vandervalk.
The door was open.
What do you want?
Would you mind if I sit down?
I suppose not.
Thanks. Well, it occurs to me that I could have been more helpful yesterday. In fact, we have had our troubles with the tulip tree. We hoped they'd see the error of their ways.
A pious but vain hope, Commissaris.
So it seems.
And you're going to close it?
That is the difficulty.
And you're going to do nothing? Just stand by and allow them to ridicule others' efforts to lead a decent, orderly life?
No, Pastor. We had a little trouble. We thought we could lay at their door, but...
But what?
But it wasn't possible to do that.
Wouldn't it be better to prevent crime rather than to wait for it to happen?
Our patrolmen have been given orders to apprehend anyone making trouble for your youngsters, and if they do come from the tulip tree, then the Hoofdcommissaris himself will take up the matter with the Burgomaster.
A step in the right direction.
I'd hoped you'd think so, sir.
It was courteous of you to come and explain.
The least I could do. Who was that leaving here when I arrived?
He's one of my youth leaders. Why do you ask?
What's his name?
Fontaine. Henk Fontaine.
Give me a single room, man. With bath. Yes, I'll just see, sir. Mr. Skonheim. Henk Skonheim.
Okay, send him in, will you? All right, come and sit down, will you?
We must stop meeting so often. People will begin to talk.
Oh, yeah. Now then, this unshaven guy of the pair that you sent on their merry way.
I don't admit that.
I don't give a damn whether you do or not. Now, just describe him, will you?
Paul de Groot.
Yeah.
Little under 6 foot, about 160 pounds, longish hair, sort of dark.
Colour of eyes?
Brown.
Sure?
Of course I'm sure.
What else about the hair?
What do you mean, what else about the hair? Like what?
Curly or straight?
Straight.
Shape of face?
Thin. Why, what's he done?
If you see him again, don't you tip him off this time. You just tell me instead, all right?
Look, I don't grass on friends of mine.
You play it my way, or you're going to be out of a job, mate. All right, you can go.
That it? That is it.
He chews gum all the time.
What?
He chews gum all the time and calls everybody man.
Man?
Man, like they do in the American movies, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
I didn't expect another visit quite so soon.
That young man who was in here.
Yes.
Henk van Veen, was that his name?
Yes.
A youth leader in your club. For how long?
A while. I cannot be quite sure. What is the reason for your questions?
What does the name Paul de Groot mean to you?
I've never heard that name.
I noticed Van Veen was chewing gum.
Is that uncommon?
Does he use that Americanism, man, in his conversation?
I think not. Please tell me what this is about.
He resembles a man we're looking for in connection with 2 robberies, an attack on a policeman, and the theft of a gun.
I don't think he can possibly be your man.
I would like to talk to him, nevertheless.
He's gone away on a walking tour. He was going when you saw him. Didn't you see his camping gear?
I think, Pastor, I may have to talk to you again. Get onto the civil registrar. I want the details of birth, parentage, and residence of Henk Schoenheim and Paul de Groot. Original entries would be about 20 years ago. Oh, and check criminal records.
Yes, sir.
Look, if all you're doing is following that damn nose of yours again, don't point it at Pastor Wavers. I am not getting roasted twice by the burgomaster. I don't care if he's cut up in front of the royal palace. You are not to ask him questions. Get that clear?
Yes, sir.
I shall be calling on him, so I shall know. Be warned. You know what killed the cat?
Curiosity.
Right. Remember?
Have you got anything yet?
Just typing it, sir.
Well, tell it to me.
No criminal record for Schoenheim or Paul de Groot.
Last.
Stubots, in here, quick. Ah. Here. 2 names. De Groot and Schoenheim. 2 bloody young nuisances. Find them.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Dig, Stribos. Find out something about them. Understand?
Criminal record, sir?
I doubt it. Commissaris Vandervalk is going round in circles over those 2. Read his report and use your initiative.
Yes, sir. Certainly, sir.
No. I like this place. I may stay a few days. But I'm going to need a bit more bread. Yeah, I know. It takes a bit to get fixed up with a job and somewhere to live, you know. I mean, I take it you'd rather I didn't live with you. Yeah. Oh, about 5,000 guilders, all right? Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. No, there's no great hurry. I'll drop by tomorrow. See how you're doing. Bye. Dad.
You say these records go back 20 years or so?
That is correct.
Do you keep close contact with the children in the orphanage?
Yes.
Would you remember one, say, 3 years ago?
Possibly.
Henk Skernheim.
Let me see. A curly hair boy, yes?
Curly hair, you sure?
Yes, curly hair. Brown eyes, if I remember.
Well, do you have his record?
Yes. It's not there. I do not understand.
You mean his entire record should be in there?
Oh, yes. For each child, everything is kept together. The only other record is the accounts book.
Accounts?
The financial record. Each child has to be kept. The money must come from somewhere. Municipality, state, charity, private. Skernheim. Here we are. Private.
Right, who is it?
Well, I really...
Mr. de Jong, damage has been done. A policeman has been viciously attacked.
Well... Yes. Mr. Van Veen.
Van Veen?
I left messages for you to talk to me yesterday.
Yeah, sorry, I was out. Inquiries.
Well, that old tobacconist friend?
Yes, Mertens. And I went to the orphanage.
This Mertens described the tearaways who robbed him. And you still connect them with the coshing of our patrolman?
Yes, I'm certain about one of them.
The one we got down is Henk Skernheim?
Yeah. I've got a hunch about Paul de Groot.
Marvellous. And so you're after them as if they were Boston Stranglers?
Oh, look. I've got descriptions from Mertens, from the tulip tree, and now one from a patrolman who could have died.
But he didn't describe Skernheim.
Well, he didn't see him, did he?
Now, don't get clever with me.
I just think de Groot is common to both crimes.
So you presume?
Well, I know.
Ever heard of evidence?
I'll find it.
Peter, describe Henk Skernheim to me again.
He's about 5'10", wiry, with long curly hair.
Him? Dead. Found yesterday morning. In a warehouse.
He's not the man I saw coming out of Pastor Weber's church.
But he is Henk Skernheim, according to our lads. Agreed?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to double check.
Yes, do that.
But de Groot is alive. Must be.
Find him, then.
It's a bit battered, I know, but that's Skernheim, right?
Correct.
How were you paid? By cash or checks?
Checks.
Signed Van Veen?
Not exactly.
How exactly?
The donor used the pseudonym of Van Veen. Delicate family matter.
What was the real name?
Waivers. Rents waivers.
Not the lad you saw leaving the church, but was supported by Pastor Waivers.
Alias Van Veen?
What a bloody mess.
You can say that again.
Oh, sorry, sir. I'll come back later.
Just a minute.
Sir?
What the hell did you go to Harlem for?
Central Passport Office, the records, sir.
What for?
That job that we gave, sir. Flowers of their passports. That's Paul de Groot. And that's Skernheim.
He's the one at the church.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
De Groot must be trying to pass himself off as Skonheim.
A report stolen from the orphanage. Blackmail?
Could be.
I take it I now have permission to interrogate Pastor Wavers again, sir?
You did a good job, Stribos. Yes, talk to Wavers, but gentle.
Play your cards right, you might get my job one day.
Don't let it go to your head.
Sir?
The compliment. In front of your senior officer.
Of course not, sir.
And don't talk about it. Think you might make commissaris one day, Stribos?
The money's all right, sir.
I told you his name is Henk van Veen.
His name is Paul de Groot.
You calling me a liar?
I suggest that what you're telling me is not the truth. Let's put it no stronger than that. I think he came here and introduced himself as Henk Schönheim. I think he told you he was in trouble with the police over a minor act of irresponsibility. Am I right? Well, I think you ought to know the man you're protecting is sought in connection with a murder.
Murder? Of who?
Your son.
That's room 304. Charger.
You have a young man staying here, registered as Van Veen, Skonheim, or de Groot.
When did he arrive?
Today.
I'll check. Henk Skonheim?
Yeah, that's it.
Dark, scruffy looking?
Yeah.
I think you'll find him in the bar, sir.
Thanks. Younger than ever, please. Thanks. Anyone sitting here?
Not until you came along, mate.
Nice place.
It's all right.
Better than the tulip tree.
I'm not with you, man.
Henk Skonheim?
Who are you?
Police. Want to finish your drink?